I hope it's not 28 days later.
Yeah, where they're like running at us.
Where they're Olympians.
Yeah, they're all track stars.
World War Z. I'm also going to do night vision, just so I can see in the dark as well. We are literally a platoon in two guys right now.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Shift Fire, the exploration and appreciation of military culture. And you are tuned into an episode we like to call The Loadout. Cameron and I will be presented with a scenario, and it's up to us to come up with the ideal loadout for that specific scenario. We hope you'll play along with us as we go.
So, without further ado, you ready to get into this?
Let's rock and roll, man.
All right, man. Okay, today's scenario, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's see what we're getting ourselves into.
I like it already.
Yes. Zombie apocalypse, the day many people wait for. Scenario: an unknown virus is spreading throughout the country and is turning the dead into flesh-hungry zombies. Cam and Izzy are safe for now, but they have the weight of civilization on their shoulders. Goal: create the ideal loadout to survive the apocalypse, fight through the hordes of zombies, and successfully deliver the vaccine to a drop point. So we actually have a purpose here. It's not just survive. Starting out with what we are wearing. All right, Izzy, what are you gonna wear, dude?
We obviously want to stay out of sight, but that's more of a stealth kind of consideration. So I'm just thinking regular civilian. I'm not thinking about wearing a uniform because I don't care what those zombies think about my fashion sense.
Okay. Well, I am complete opposite of you. For me, I'm going to be wearing my combat uniform, so I have slots for knee pads, I have slots for elbows, I have extra pockets to put more equipment in if I need it. So for me, I'm going to wear my combat uniform because everybody knows it's what I wear every day anyways. So.
And everyone will assume as we approach this base and finish our mission that I'm the contractor that was hired for the job.
Yes.
And you're the guy in the military.
Absolutely. So combat uniform for me, civilians for you.
Civvies for me, yep.
Okay, I'll carry what you can't fit in your tight jeans. So, kit. What are you gonna wear for kit? You rocking a chest rig or are you rocking a plate carrier?
I'm rocking a chest rig for this one. I'm thinking of ammo. I'm thinking a tourniquet or other medical equipment. I'm not thinking about being shot at by zombies unless this is some kind of weird scenario.
Yeah, what kind of zombies are we talking? We talking walking dead zombies?
Well, it's a virus, but it's reanimating the dead. So this isn't like a Last of Us kind of thing. This is more like a Walking Dead kind of thing.
Okay, because I hope it's not a 28 days later.
Yeah, where they're like running at us.
Where they're Olympians.
Yeah, they're all track stars.
World War Z, that would be different. But I agree with you, man. I want to be light because are we going to have access to vehicles? Are we going to have to hump the entire thing?
Right.
Like, are we going to be able to navigate the roads? Because obviously if everybody's running, you're going to have a lot of obstacles on the road. So we may need to walk quite a bit. So I'm thinking chest rig because like you said, zombies, hopefully won't be shooting at you.
Parkour zombies.
But then again, as we learned in The Walking Dead, who are the real baddies?
Oh yes, it's always
other
the people, folks.
Other people
it's always
suck.
The people.
So maybe, some chest rigs allow for a
small plate.
So maybe, I'm gonna go chest rig as well. So we're in agreement with that. Cool.
All right.
So moving on, waist. What are you gonna wear on your waist?
Let's see. I've got the chest rig. I'm thinking that we don't know how long we're going to be out in the field, how long it's going to take us to get to our destination. I would really like to wear a war belt. With the war belt, I'm thinking that there's going to be some pouches attached that I can carry extra equipment to. So I'm going to go war belt for this one.
I'll be honest, I don't like wearing things on my waist. It's just a comfort thing for me. I hate rucking.
You don't like
walking.
humping long distances?
No, with stuff on my waist.
Okay.
So I'm just going to rock a very cool leather belt. All right, for the head, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking boonie cap.
You're gonna rock a boonie?
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Because I'm not a very fashionable guy. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, wait, you got civilians on and you're gonna wear a boonie cap? Yeah, because you know why? Because I'm not in the military anymore and I can do what I want.
For me, man, easy. Like I said, usually helmets are ballistic protection. They're for comms as well. And I'm assuming we're gonna be within very close proximity to each other to where I don't need to plug in and have Peltors. I'm thinking I'm just gonna wear a ball cap. Just, stay comfortable. Just keep the sun out of my eyes.
I want a little bit of shade. That's why I choose the boonie cap. So.
Yeah. Also, ball caps are a power move. You look badass.
Maybe you have some Velcro there. You can put whatever patch you want, zombie survival team.
Oh my God. Not for me. Not for me. No morale patches allowed. All right, for feet, I think this is an obvious one. Just very comfortable hiking boots.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Just comfy hiking boots. All right. Primary, baby.
Primary weapon. I think we should think as a team for this one.
All right. You know that my natural inclination is something that I am most familiar with. Some AR variation. I've worked a lot with the M4 in the past, and some maybe like a Mark 18, some variation or upgrade of that.
Sure.
What do you think?
I don't really care what I have as long as it is suppressed in some sort
yes.
of manner. Just because we know zombies are attracted to loud noises.
Yep.
And then also adding suppressors is going to increase my muzzle velocity.
So maybe something with like subsonic rounds, something like
something
the
very
Honey
quiet.
Badger.
Yeah, you could rock. That would be a very good, I think so. 30 rounds, 300 blackout, subsonic would be super quiet. And then you could rock that, and then I would rock some sort of long gun. Just because, maybe we got to do Overwatch at one.
Maybe we got to clear out an area from a distance.
Sure. So for me, I'm going to do the M110 Kilo 1. It has a collapsible stock. The barrel's a little shorter than the M110 A1. I'll have capabilities to reach out really far and still have a suppressor on it. I can still clear buildings with it because it's small enough.
Yep.
So that way you can, have a little bit of a smaller weapon for CQB.
Yep.
And I can just be your two-man or provide Overwatch for you.
Right.
I would say, since you're pretty much going to be primary clearance, carry some sort of breaching shotgun as your secondary.
I was thinking a shotgun. So I'm going to go with a breaching 870 shotgun. It's just a shortened version of a full-size shotgun. Easy to carry, great for breaching. That's what I'm going to go for.
Okay, that would be perfect. But for me, let's see, I'm probably just going to need just a casual secondary. So I'm going to go with a full-size Glock 17 just because I like Glocks. I've been using them for a long time, and the magazine capacity is a lot for a pistol, especially a 9mm. We don't really need huge rounds because we just need very good shot placement.
Yeah, in the head, baby.
In the head? Yeah, that should be good. Okay, for sheath, man, this is interesting because in the past, I have stated I have never been a big fan of carrying ginormous knives on my kit because they're easy to see and another person could easily grab it if you're in a hand-to-hand combat and use it against you. But we're not really fighting other people. We're fighting zombies. I'm gonna carry a machete on me.
That's great, man.
Yeah, just because machetes, big piece of hunkin' metal. They're very lightweight. They're meant for hacking through large brush. And I'm pretty sure they would be pretty good at hacking through skulls as well. So, I'll carry a machete.
I want to carry a machete too. I feel like this is my time to get out all that aggression that I've been holding on to my whole life. Kill! So I'm going to go for some hack and slash.
Sure, man. It's either a machete or a tomahawk for me.
Right, yes.
Be like, I want a tomahawk kill so bad. Accessories, my friend.
Let's do this.
Okay, I'm thinking for the first thing, I want to do some over-the-ear protection.
Over-the-ear protection?
So like some Peltors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because I'm wearing a baseball cap, it's very comfortable. I can take them on, I can take them off. It also allows us to do easy comms. So since we're talking about noise discipline, and that's why we have suppressors, what about radios? You just want to hear just go...
Yeah, exactly.
Like you don't want people
keep it
hearing that.
Stealthy, yeah.
Yeah, so I would be able to hear it in my ears, and I would be the only one to hear that. So for me, first thing, over-the-ear protection, just to keep my ears safe in case there's any blasts or whatnot. They're noise canceling as well as noise enhancing. So I'd be able to hear, maybe a zombie around the corner, like scrunging around.
Total agreement. Add that to my list as well to start off. So I'm just thinking eye protection, I'm not going to be as combat effective if I, get some dust in my eye, or maybe that virus, maybe it's a piece of flesh flies off a zombie and it gets in my eye and then I get infected and then you have to kill me.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I have to.
I respect that.
Moving on, I think we got to do some line of sight radios.
Yes.
Yeah, just for inter-team communication. Like I said, the way we got our primary weapons or so, I can provide Overwatch for you if you wanted to clear something. We're still going to need to be able to talk.
Yes.
So I think, a line of sight radio, which takes up one slot, would be ideal for this team. Plus, we can also use our handheld radios to kind of like look at local frequencies and channels that are already pre-programmed to see if anybody's in the area.
As we move through the city, we're not going to have one direct route. We might have to go through neighborhoods, through houses, apartment buildings, over fences, through recreation areas and parks. I feel like I want a multi-tool.
Okay. Plus, some multi-tools have enough accessories in there to be able to hotwire a car, which I may or may not know how to do.
I may or may not have learned how to do that in SEER school, actually.
Yeah, and I may or may not have taken year-long courses doing that. So, yeah, great tool, especially if we needed to interdict a vehicle to get some wheels to go
Very nice.
far.
I like
that
where your
would be
head's
good.
at, Cam.
So cool.
Why
man.
walk?
I agree. Yeah, why walk when you can drive? We need a headlamp.
Headlamp, I like it.
The most slept-on piece of equipment ever. A headlamp at nighttime you need to be able to see if you don't have night vision.
Yeah.
And, one preferably that has a red lens on it.
Yes, light discipline.
Yeah, light discipline. Yeah, headlamp is a no-brainer. You're not going to be having your gun as a flashlight all the time, so might need that headlamp. Takes up one slot, super small, but very helpful.
I think we should add an IFAC to our accessories.
We both should have an IFAC.
Both have an IFAC. One slot for that one.
Yeah, one slot, easy. You want night vision?
I think I do, because we don't know that we're going to get there in a day.
Yeah.
So moving at night, and it's probably going to be really important to be able to see at night.
Yeah. I'm also going to do night vision, just so I can see in the dark as well. I have something for you. I'm going to carry extra batteries for us.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah,
very good idea.
Extra batteries, one slot. That gives us 2 left.
Cameron, I got to do it, man. I'm sorry.
Compass? You going to do the compass?
No, I got to put gloves on, man. I'm the clumsy one in this scenario. And man, I just have so much more confidence whenever I'm doing any kind of physical activity. If I can have a pair of gloves on, I feel like I can take on the world.
I'm going to carry a smoke grenade.
Okay.
I'm going to carry an AN M8 high concentration smoke grenade just because, we could use it as a distraction.
Okay.
Maybe throw it over there, get the zombies looking at the smoke going
I like
towards
where
it,
your head's at, yeah.
and then we can go that way.
Yeah.
Or, just using it as it is intended for, marking. Maybe, there's people out there, we can use to obscure our movement. I think it would be really cool to have a smoke grenade.
Now we have to imagine the scenario itself like a sat phone, being able to contact the base as we get closer, or maybe other elements that are in the area.
Sure.
Surely we've planned this out. If we know where we're going, we have a little bit of information about that and who we need to contact. Sat phone, I think, is probably going to be my last slot.
All right, man. My last accessory, I'm throwing another smoke grenade in there.
Another smoke grenade?
I think those things will be so helpful.
Well, you know what they say, 2 is 1 and 1 is none.
Yeah, man. 2 smoke grenades, I think that'll be awesome. Just right here on the boobies. Easy.
I'm feeling pretty confident about this accessory.
It's good. I'm pumped up, man. Okay, so we're moving on to the ruck.
Here we go.
And,
uh-oh.
Whoa.
Wait a second.
Wild card?
What is it? What does it say? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, so throwing a monkey wrench in the plan. The virus cure is conveniently placed in a large container that takes up a lot of space.
It's a very important item, yeah.
Yeah, specifically 2x5.
2x5. So
it takes up 10 slots.
10 slots,
We have to decide who's going to carry it.
Who's going to carry?
Well, you said you were clumsy.
I know. Wait a second.
You said you were clumsy. I will carry it.
You're going to carry it?
I'm going to carry it. Okay.
All right, so that means I feel like if you're carrying that, you've got a little bit less, so I should carry a little bit more, and also more to ensure your safety, because now it's really about you.
Well, it makes
I know it's about the package, but you have to make it to the objective.
Well, it makes sense, because you're typically doing more dangerous stuff, being primary, you know,
moving
clearing
in.
through. I'm kind of in the back, so you're like my protector,
all right.
essentially. So,
I'm like the bodyguard. I'm Kevin Costner, you're Whitney Houston.
Of course. All right, man. So we need to fill up our rucksacks. We got a lot of stuff here.
There's a lot of stuff to consider.
You know, we're in an urban environment. People like to lock up fences, or people like to put up fences, and nothing can really get in my way. So I'm gonna go and put bolt cutters in my ruck.
But let's put bolt cutters in my ruck.
You want them in your ruck?
I want to be I'm the lead man.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm the lead, so let's put bolt cutters in my ruck. That should take about 3 by 1. That's 3 slots right there.
Okay. So
now, do we want to start basic? Do we want some food rations, some water rations in there?
Let's do our sustainment.
Yeah, sustainment.
Do
Let's start off with some food rations for 3 days. That's 2 by 2 slots. That's 4 slots total, all right next to each other.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. So I need food for 3 days. Now, what's more important than food?
Water.
Water. So Camelback bladder and hose, gotta need that. It's gonna take up 4 slots, 2 by 2 in a horizontal. Okay, so
I'm gonna add that to me. I want a Camelback as well. We gotta stay mobile.
And then obviously water's super important. So I'm gonna carry a gravity filter water.
Oh.
So it comes with a 3-liter bladder and it takes up 2 ruck slots. So right there at the bottom. So now I got water. We have access to other water, and we're gonna water. Look at that. That's nice.
Water. I like that. Yeah. We got a survival kit on this list, and it has a fire starter, water purification tabs, and fishing lines and hooks.
I think that would be good, just in case we run out of food.
Yeah, but we're in a city, we're in an urban environment. Do you think really that we're looking to fish or anything like that?
I don't know, man. Well, it also depends.
I mean, water purification tabs would be good just for that reason alone, because dirty city water, if we run out of water, we still got to drink.
Yeah, plus fire, I think, fire is king.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a fire starter in there.
Yep. I will take that.
You're going to take that?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and carry 150 feet of rope, which is going to take up 2 5 slots. But I think rope will be very important, especially navigating, or if we got to climb somewhere, I think that'll be important.
In line with that kind of multiple scenario preparedness, I'm gonna pick up the huli tool. We might have to break into buildings, pry something open like a door or a cabinet or whatever.
Interesting. Okay, so we got mechanical breaching.
Yep.
We got your ballistic breaching.
Yep. We've got survival. We've got food and water. What else? Oh, you know what?
What, man?
Extra ammunition.
Extra ammo.
Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice 6 of my slots for extra ammunition because in the scenario where we go long on the mission, I don't want to run out of ammo.
That is true.
I don't want to be hacking my way the last 100 meters to that objective.
So, you're carrying all the extra ammo.
I'm carrying all the extra ammo.
I'm not too worried, especially that my weapon system is supposed to be, single shots, really slow and methodical. Plus, if I have a full combat load, I at least have over 100 rounds, and I'm not going to be ripping through those. Plus, I got a Glock secondary. I think I'll be good for 3 days, and that's thinking everything is going to go according to plan.
Yeah, that's everything going according to plan, yeah.
But the great thing is, there is always such things as scavenging, and we can just break in using our mechanical breaching to some local ammunition store.
Yep, there you go.
Say comms go down. Like, we need to visually be able to signal to each other.
VS-17 panel would be a nice
I think it only takes up 1 slot.
And it's
too.
light.
It's super light. It's not going to bounce around and cause any damage. So I think I'm going to take a VS-17 panel. That way, we can come up with a comms plan for, like, visual, maybe give you, a little, some of this action.
Or leave it up. If I'm going out, I got to go grab something, come back. I know where you're going to be. I can just put that thing up there. Zombies aren't going to care about a VS-17 panel.
They don't know what a VS-17 panel is.
It is.
Okay. I think we're going to need to waterproof our stuff.
Really?
I waterproof my stuff at all
Interesting.
times. Yeah, even in the desert, I waterproof my stuff. Because nothing's worse than a wet ruck, especially if it's not waterproof, because then everything inside gets wet. And that's not even the main thing I'm worried about. The main thing I'm worried about with a ruck is it, like, triples in weight. When it's not waterproof.
When it's wet, okay.
Yeah, so, like, having a heavy ruck is terrible. You always want to waterproof. Plus, if it's waterproof, the ruck floats.
It's a good point, man, because, you've got that valuable cargo in there. You do not want to lose that thing.
No.
Let's put that on there for mine as well.
1 slot, waterproof bag.
Waterproof bag.
Okay, what about sleepy time?
Ooh.
You want any comfort items?
Listen, I'm going to do this right now. I want 2 things on there, okay? I want foot powder and I want an energy drink, all right? If we're talking comfort, I'll get a sleeping bag later, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. They're just 1 slots, man.
It's 1 slot.
If it's the end of the world, I know I don't do this anymore, but I'm going to want a honker of chew in my lip.
I'm telling you, man, sometimes it's good for morale.
It is, and it keeps you awake.
And it keeps you awake.
If I'm pulling security, I'm going to need a little wacky tobacco.
I'll take a sleeping bag. We'll just have 1 because I feel like we're always going to have security.
Yeah,
Either one of us is
can't
going to be
both
awake,
sleep.
one of us is asleep.
So we'll just switch it off.
Yeah.
That's a good plan. I like that.
Yeah. Let me get 1x3 sleeping pad, and let me get a 2x2 sleeping bag. So that's 4 for one and 3 for the other.
Say we establish camp, right? What's the one thing we want to do if we, like, say, have a patrol base or, have a flagging position? You always want a camo.
Camouflage,
We need to camouflage. Like, even if we leave our rucks somewhere, we can't just leave them there. Scavengers will come and just steal all our stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and get camouflage material. So that's going to take up 4 slots, 2x2.
I got to put that on mine as well, because we can't have one person's camo and the other person's flapping in the breeze. So I got to put that on there 2x2. I'm going to put an extra pair of socks on there, extra socks for me.
Okay.
That's 1 slot, easy to do. I already got the foot powder. I love that energy drink. Man, there's nothing that gets your day going like an energy drink,
I think that'll be my break in case of emergency, too. I'll put an energy drink on there. I got room for it. You know what, man? I got some room. I'm thinking about putting some big boom in here.
Oh, really?
We've got mechanical, we've got ballistic. What about explosive? We have no explosives on us. That could be, we could use it to create obstacles. We could use it to obviously blow stuff up.
Create distractions.
Make a lot of noise. Also use it as, defensive. We could use it defensively as well in that case. So I'm going to get detonating cord, which is going to take 2 slots of 2. I'm going to carry an initiator system, which is also 2 slots of 2.
I'm going to grab the push charge and the cutting charge, and that is going to finish off my rug.
So I got 3 slots left. Let's see. I'm going to pack 550 cord, just in case. You could use it for early warning.
Yeah,
good for tying stuff. We can, use it as early warning, like tying tripwires, because zombies, they don't freaking know anything.
Yeah.
So, I could attach it to a tin can or something that
Yeah.
we know. That takes up one slot, and then I think maybe I'll have a diary. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll have a diary. Right in the rain. I gotta show you my Ranger School diary one day.
Do you have extra socks?
I don't have extra socks. I guess I have extra socks now.
Yeah,
Take
look at
care
that.
of your feet, people. Take care
care
of your
feet.
Oh, you know what?
Uh-oh.
I'm just going over something in my head. I'm like, yeah, we need one of those.
Wait a second.
This is gonna be the hardest thing ever. Take out my tobacco.
Oh, no. Cameron, what are you sacrificing the tobacco for?
We need a carabiner.
We need a carabiner?
We need a carabiner, man.
Oh, for climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, for the rope.
The rope.
Okay.
Sacrifices. In this world, you gotta make sacrifices. So,
Hey. I commend you.
Thanks, man. It just made the most sense. It's really depressing. Hopefully I can find some on my way. Or I could just put it in the pocket that's on my combat pants.
There you
That's why I'm wearing combats.
See,
All right.
that's
so
the
now
advantage.
I am 100%. I am very confident. We got food. We got water. We got a crap ton of breaching shit.
We're ready
we
to
have
walk
everything. This is
straight through that city.
We are literally a platoon in 2 guys right now. The only thing we're missing is obviously if we die, we die. There's no treating wounds. We can't.
We've got light stuff. We got the IFAC for maybe.
It doesn't make sense to carry a litter because
if one of us is carrying the other, we are not combat effective. We're not carrying our weapons up.
No. Yeah. So I'm confident with this list. Are you?
I'm confident, man. I think we can get there. I think we can save humanity.
Absolutely. Congratulations, we just saved the world. You're welcome. But that's not what matters. What matters is what you think, Fireteam. Are you confident that Izzy and I have the proper equipment in order to save the world? Let us know in that comment section. And thanks, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.
Where your head's at, man. I want to carry a machete, too. I feel like this is my time to get out all that aggression that I've been holding on to my whole life.